He opened it and pulled out a sleek black leather. The same one he had used on Jimin the day before. Minnie's eyes widened in horror as she realized what was about to happen. No, Appa, please. I won't do it again. I swear, please forgive me. But I was beyond forgiveness. His anger, the betrayal he felt was too deep. He couldn't let her off the hook. Not after she had. You deserve this, Minnie. Every single lash. Without another word he raised the and brought it down across her back with a crack. Minnie, in pain, curling into herself on the floor. But I didn't stop. He brought them down again and again, each strike fueled by his rage. You thought you could take my precious little one from me. You thought you could hurt him and I wouldn't know. You think your tears will save you now? I said in an extremely deep and dark voice. Minnie's sobs filled the room. But I was unmoved. Minnie reaches out to grab Ty's leg to beg for forgiveness. But Ty harshly steps on her hand and says in an extremely angry psycho voice, with this hand of yours you have dared to touch my little one, right? Now you have to bear the consequences. Saying this he continued to lash her, cutting through the air with a terrifying sound. After what felt like an eternity, Ty finally stopped. Minnie lay on the floor broken, her back covered in angry red welts, her body shaking with sobs. Ty knelt beside her again, grabbing a fistful of her hair and yanking her head up so she was forced to look at him. Let this be a reminder of who I am, Minnie. I'm not someone you can betray and walk away from. I'm letting you live because I want to you thousands of million times. You directly will be no fun, you know. You'll stay in this place and never come near my little one ever again. If you ever dare. You won't survive. Do you understand? Minnie nodded weakly, her body too broken to do anything else. Ty released her, standing up. He took one last cold look at her before turning and walking out of the room. His steps calm and measured. As he walked away, his anger slowly began to dissipate. His mind drifted to Jungkook, to his little one who needed him. He couldn't let his dark side take over anymore. At least not in front of Jungkook. He needed to protect him, love him, and make sure nothing like this ever happened again. Later at night, Ty returned to the mansion, his mood calmer now. He found Jungkook sitting on the bed waiting for him, his innocent big doe eyes lighting up as soon as he saw Chai. Yeah, Daddy is back. Ty smiled softly, walking over to Jungkook and pulling him into his arms. He pressed a gentle kiss to his forehead, whispering, "Yes, Daddy is here for you, baby." Jungkook snuggled into Ty's chest, feeling safe and warm in his arms, unaware of the darkness that had unfolded earlier. All he knew was that with Ty by his side he was safe. And that's all Ty cared about. Ty held Jungkook close, feeling the warmth of his little one against his chest. The weight of what had happened earlier faded the moment he felt Jungkook's soft breath against his neck. The trust in his touch washing away the remnants of rage that had consumed him just hours before. Jungkook's small fingers trailed along the fabric of Ty's shirt, innocent yet sending a shiver down his spine. Cookie missed Daddy so much. Jungkook murmured, his voice laced with a soft need that tugged at Ty's heart. Ty tilted Jungkook's chin up, his eyes locking onto those innocent big eyes that always seemed to pull him in deeper. "Daddy missed you too, baby bun," Tae whispered, his voice lower now, more intense as his gaze traveled over Jungkook's delicate features. He gently brushed his thumb over Jungkook's soft pouty lips, his control slipping ever so slightly as his mind shifted from the earlier to the warmth and desire he always felt when he was close to Jungkook. Jungkook's breath hitched as he felt Tae's thumb graze his bottom lip. There was something different about the way Tae was looking at him now. Something deep and more possessive. Jungkook blinked up at him, confused yet intrigued, his heart fluttering in his chest. "Why is Daddy looking at Cookie like that?" Jungkook asked, his innocent soft voice barely above a whisper. Tae smirked, his free hand slipping around Jungkook's tiny waist, pulling him even closer until their bodies were pressed against each other. "Because you're mine, little one. And Daddy wants to remind you just how much you belong to him," Tae said, his voice dropping to a dark tone. Jungkook's eyes widened, his heart racing as he felt Tae's breath against his ear, his words sending a rush of heat through his body. "Daddy," Jungkook whispered, his fingers clutching Tae's shirt, his body instinctively leaning into Tae's touch. Tae's hand slid down Jungkook's back, caressing the soft skin beneath his shirt, his touch gentle but firm. "Do you want Daddy to make you feel good, baby?" Tae asked in a deep husky voice, his lips brushing against Jungkook's ear as he spoke, his breath hot against his skin. Jungkook nodded shyly, his cheeks flushed as he bit down on his lip. "Yes, Daddy. Cookie wants that," Jungkook whispered, his voice trembling with anticipation. He trusted Tae completely, and the warmth in Tae's touch made him feel safe, even as his heartbeat quickened in excitement. Tae's lips curved into a pleased smile as he leaned down, capturing Jungkook's lips in a slow possessive kiss. His hands slid lower, resting on Jungkook, pulling him closer until their bodies were flush against each other. Jungkook melted into the kiss, his arms wrapping around Tae's neck, a soft escaping his lips as the kiss deepened. The world outside didn't matter anymore. Tae's anger, the punishment he had delivered, none of it existed when Jungkook was in his arms like this. All that mattered was the way Jungkook responded to him, the way his body seemed to mold perfectly against his, trusting him completely. Tae's kisses trailed down to Jungkook's neck, his teeth grazing the soft skin there, leaving marks that would remind everyone, especially Jungkook, who he belonged to. "You're mine, little one. Don't ever forget that," Tae murmured against Jungkook's skin, his voice low and filled with desire. Jungkook softly, his grip tightening in Tae's biceps as he whispered back, "Cookie is Daddy's." Tae's eyes darkened with satisfaction at Jungkook's words, his possessiveness flaring up again, but this time in a much more way. He pulled back slightly, looking down at Jungkook's flushed face, his breathing heavy and his eyes half-lidded with desire. "My good little one," Tae said softly, brushing his fingers through Jungkook's hair before leaning down to capture his lips in another. The night stretched on as Tae made sure Jungkook knew just how much he meant to him, the tenderness in his touch contrasting with the possessive fire burning in his heart. By the time the moonlight spilled through the windows, illuminating their bodies tangled together on the bed, There was no doubt left. Jungkook belonged to Tae completely. His heart, his body and his soul. Everything belongs to Tae. And Tae, he would do whatever it took to keep Jungkook safe. Cherished and loved no matter what. He will forever devour Jungkook with his love and care. Because he belongs to his little one. As the weeks went on, Jungkook's body began to change in ways which definitely he didn't understand. He felt tired more often. His mood seemed all over the place. And he was constantly feeling a strange fluttering in his stomach. But he don't understand what this feeling is. One night when Tae was devouring Jungkook with his love, he noticed some sudden change in Jungkook's body and mood. He noticed that Jungkook seemed more sensitive than usual. His skin flushed and his body trembling under his touch. Tae's instincts kicked in as he realized what may be happening to Jungkook. Tae gently pulled back, his eyes scanning over Jungkook's body with concern. He lifted Jungkook's chin, meeting his confused gaze with a soft smile. "Baby, have you been feeling different lately? Are you okay?" Tae asked Jungkook in a gentle, soft, caring honey voice. Jungkook looked at Tae with his innocent big eyes. His hands subconsciously moving to his stomach where the strange fluttering sensation had been persistent. His eyes glistening like big shiny marbles. "Cookie don't know daddy. Cookie feels funny. Sometimes Cookie's tummy feels all wiggly. And Cookie want to cry for no reason." Jungkook murmured innocently, his voice soft, small like a baby. Tae's heart ached at the sight of Jungkook's explanation. He sat up completely focused on Jungkook. "Funny how? Do you feel sick, baby?" Tae asks Jungkook with so much concern. While shaking his head, Jungkook says innocently, "Cookie don't know daddy. It's like butterflies are dancing around in Cookie's tummy. And sometimes Cookie feel happy. And then suddenly Cookie feel all sad and sleepy. Cookie don't know what happened to Cookie. Cookie feels strange. Why didn't you tell this to daddy earlier, baby?" Cupping Jungkook's chubby cheeks, Tae asked Jungkook in a more gentle and soft, caring voice. "Cookie forget to tell daddy. Cookie is sorry." Looking at Tae with innocent big eyes, Jungkook said cutely, "It's okay, baby bun. Don't be sorry. Just don't hide anything from daddy anymore, okay? Promise me." Caressing Jungkook's chubby cheeks, Tae said in a soft and sweet voice. Jungkook immediately nodded his head like a small puppy, saying, "Okay, daddy. Cookie promise." Tae placed a gentle, lovable kiss into Jungkook's forehead. His heart clenched at Jungkook's innocence. He knew now what may be going on and he needed to handle it carefully. He decides to take Jungkook to the hospital tomorrow morning, as he wants to make sure it's what he thinks it is or not. Thinking too many things at once, time makes Jungkook fall asleep on his chest. But he can't fall asleep. At the morning, Tae was feeding Jungkook his favorite banana milk. But suddenly Jungkook vomited all the breakfast he eaten a while ago. Tae, concerned, rubbing Jungkook's back, he said some soothing words. Jungkook calms down a while after. Tae cleans Jungkook's up, gently caressing his back. Tae says to him in a soft, caring voice, "Baby bun, you've been feeling sick for a while now. We need to see the doctor. Let's go to the hospital, okay?" Hearing Tae's words, Jungkook pouted, shaking his head slightly. "Cookie doesn't like doctors. They will hurt Cookie. Cookie don't wanna go. Jungkook's voice was soft, and he looked up at Tae with those big innocent eyes. Tae sighed, running a hand through his hair. He adored Jungkook's innocence, but he can't let it slide this time. He have to take Jungkook to the hospital. So he says to Jungkook in a little bit serious, commanding tone, "No one will dare to hurt you when I'm with you. Don't be afraid. Your daddy's strong baby bunny, right? So we're going, little one. No more arguments." "Okay," Jungkook said with a big pout on his pouty lips. Tae smiled, seeing his little one's cute pout. He gave a long peck on Jungkook's pout. And then he takes Jungkook to the hospital. At the doctor's office, Jungkook sat fidgeting on the chair, his feet swinging slightly as he waited. Tae kept a protective hand on his knee, sensing Jungkook's nervousness. When the doctor came back with the results, he seems to be continue. Next part will be uploaded soon. Till then, keep supporting by like, comment and share. And if you have any request for one shot FF, comment down below. I'll try to make it. Thanks for watching, puffballs.